Hey guys, Kim here from Kim on a Whim, and today I'm going, well, no, actually, I should say tonight I am going to do something a little different. I'm going to do a real time clean with me. So now it took me about just under 45 minutes to get the kitchen completely cleaned up, and then in the living room it was just kind of pick stuff up. We had a movie night this night, so there wasn't really much going on except the kitchen is always a mess. And I think this is probably about 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, and everybody kind of went to their own areas. I know my son's not asleep. He's never asleep. My daughter was working this night, but my husband was asleep because he had to wake up early the next day. So you're going to see where I do things even a little bit slower than usual, only because I was trying not to make a lot of noise. And anytime I go into the cabinet with the pots and the pans, I make a ton of noise in there. Stuff just falls out. I did declutter, which I will put one of those videos. It's kind of like a decluttering of my life because I'm just trying to get rid of stuff at this point. But I did a declutter of the kitchen, and I think I need to go back around my house and do kind of a second wave of declutter. And I'm going to start where I started the first time, which was in my bedroom, because I know there is clothes in there that I have not worn since I first decluttered it. But anyway, I'm getting totally sidetracked and completely rambling on. Like there, you see me like gingerly put one pot into another just because I didn't want to make so much noise. I wanted to kind of try and keep everything as quiet as possible because it is nighttime and everybody, well, one person was sleeping, everybody else is up in the house, but you know, I didn't want to wake my husband knowing that he had to go to work earlier the next day. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think of this real-time clean with me.
Bigger scale the world inhales as we go. I wouldn't want it any other way. No, no, no. Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes. Undercover agents of the other. Beyond gravel, beyond road. Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes.
Can someone please tell me why I have such a hard time with these friggin' scissors? Yeah, I said it. I dropped an F-ish word. I always mix these things up. You can take them apart so that you can clean them really well. Okay, I take them apart, I clean them really well, I sit them down, they drain, they dry, and then I can never get them back together. I'm always fiddling with them, upside down, backwards. I don't know. I just always have an issue with these scissors. And it's the simplest thing, honestly. There's a peg and there's an opening, and you put the opening onto the peg and you close them, and it's easy as that. Except for me. I'm always struggling with these things. Anyone else?
Little bad mistake, caught up so fast I couldn't break it. Now I'm staring down a bottleneck, 'cause I can't get you out of my mind. You're right there looking so fine. I miss you, baby. I miss you, baby. Every argument, every single word, every scar and every burn.
So I finally got the dishes from the day put away, and now I can start on the mess that I made from dinner. It's kind of how it always goes. I don't have a dishwasher, so I don't have the convenience of just kind of loading a dishwasher and just running it once a day. I do dishes throughout the day, and with dinner tonight, kind of did dishes as I was going along. We had baked chicken parm that was stuffed with Assaggio cheese and string beans, and then we had roasted potatoes on the side. So it wasn't too much of a mess as far as the pots and pans that we use. I just had this one pot, the baking dish, and then the cookie sheet that I had the roasted potatoes on. So not too bad. And then just, the forks and the dishes that we had that we used for the dinner. But it never, ever, ever ends. Like, never. Dishes are never ending. I know a lot of people say like laundry is never ending. Laundry I can usually get a pretty good handle on. It's the dishes. Like, I am always at this sink. I actually should make this a lot prettier considering the amount of time I spend in this one spot.
What can I do? You're so loving and gentle to the core. What can I do when you fill me with happiness and much more? What can I do? You're so stunning, I just can't look away. What can I do? I should know by now. You make my day. Never more will dreams expire. Keep it burning, baby. Got this fire on my head, and don't dare to let go. Cause each day for you, my love will grow. When you're not here, my heart is screaming out your name. Feels like a heart attack, and you can fix the pain. Without you, I will never be the same again. It's you running through my veins. Your love runs through my veins. Your love runs through my veins. I'll never be the same. Your love runs through my veins. What can I do when you put your hands gently on my face? What can I do if there's tears? You kiss them all away. What can I do? There's no way I could ever walk away. What can I do? I should know by now. You make my day. Never more will dreams expire. Keep it burning.
So it occurred to me in looking at past videos that I've never really sat down and talked to you guys about me, who I am, just about me and my life. And, I kind of put out there the cleaning videos and stuff like that, but I don't know if you guys really know me. So my name is Kim, obviously from Kim on a Whim, and I started this YouTube channel about 2 to 2.5 years ago, and I gotta say, like, it is a slow crawl, like a really slow burn. So anybody else who's out there who is doing their YouTube channel or thinking of their YouTube channel, like, it doesn't come quick. I have seen where people like kind of blow up and do get it quick, and that's awesome. And for me, I know it's just that I kind of get discouraged and I kind of backpedal, or I don't post for a while. But don't get discouraged. Just keep on doing it. If you love it, do it, and just keep going. And, it'll come to you. It'll come to you at some point. But that was one ramble. Here's a second ramble. So, married to my high school sweetheart, we just celebrated our 24th wedding anniversary in July. I have 2 kids. I have Mia, who is a junior in college. She's currently going for her bachelor's degree in nursing. And I have my son, Nicholas, who is currently a junior in high school, which leads me into my next ramble. So I think this is ramble number 3 now. How many guys are in the thick of it of getting ready for back to school? Now, for us, back to school is in the end of August. I know I've seen on Instagram where like your kids are already starting, and I'm like, wow, that's really early. Like we usually didn't start until after, I think is it Memorial Day or Labor Day? I always get these two mixed up. I think it's Labor Day. Yeah, because we don't wear white shoes after Labor Day, right? That's an old school statement there, isn't it? No shoes, no white shoes after Labor Day. So I think it's Labor Day is in September. But yeah, we used to start school after Labor Day, but they've kicked it back to in August now, which, you know, Labor Day, August, it's all the same. Back to school is back to school. But my kids have not been in person learning since March of 2020. So I'm going to tell you, this is going to be a really rude awakening come August when schools go back. Like, I can't even imagine what it's going to be like to get back into the grind of getting out of the house and like running and just like hit the ground running and you go. I kind of looking forward to it because it gives me a routine, and I know for me personally, I work better with routines. Like this last year of not having any kind of routine. Like there was a routine, you know, everybody still had to get up and function and do their online learning, but just the routine of getting up and just pretty much, like, gonna say a dirty word here, hauling ass to get out of the door so that everybody can get to be where they need to be on time. And that I think is going to be a real slap in the face. So I guess let me know down below, are you guys dreading this or are you looking forward to it? Like I didn't mind having the kids home. I actually love having them home. But I'm kind of a different stage in my life where my kids are a little bit older, so it's not as demanding. And let's face it, like, you know, our kids grow up really fast. You don't have them home for very long. And like all of the time that I can spend with them right now is what I'm trying to do. So, yeah, are you guys dreading it or you're like, yes, please, we need this?
I got mixed emotions, can't make my mind up. Say something meaningful, say something I don't know. I wanna know you better. The way that you talk to me, the way that you make me feel. I don't know if you're real. I wanna put you in that spotlight, looking at you all night. Put you in that spotlight. Oh, you make me feel right. Wanna look at you all night. Put you in that spotlight. Oh, you're beautiful. You know you're beautiful. And it's like you're untouchable. Like you're untouchable.
Okay, so I finally got the dishes done, and that's actually not too bad. It's been 15 minutes and the dishes are done. But I will say we did put dishes away from throughout the day too. So it's about a 50-50. Maybe it took about 8 minutes to do dishes. I don't know. I wasn't watching the timer. But anyway, we're done dishes. I'm going to put a little bit of bleach in the sink now and let it sit. I just want to kind of disinfect the sink a little bit. But here's where we're going to have some fun. Now, put an emoji in the comment section down below if you think there will be a dish in the sink by the time I'm done cleaning the kitchen. Put a smiley face emoji. If you think there will not be a dish in the sink, put a shocked face emoji. Because guess what? If there is not a dish in the sink by the time I'm done cleaning the kitchen, I will be surprised. So put the shocked or surprised face if you think no dishes in the sink, or a smiley face if you think there will be a dish in the sink, because let's face it, joke's on me. I always think I'm done. I'm never done with dishes. And it's just, it's a running joke with me. I have to laugh about it at this point. I just have to laugh at it.
Oh, you're beautiful, you're beautiful, and it's like you're untouchable, like you're untouchable. Don't you know, you know you're beautiful, you know you're beautiful. I'll sing until my lungs give out, you're beautiful. I wanna put you in that spotlight, looking at you all night, all night. I'll sing until my lungs give out, you're beautiful. I get a little bit breathless, my thoughts are too big. Can I get some comfort, please? I guess I should have been honest. It breaks in my heart, it's weighing me down, baby. I'm like a river that's overflowed. The sooner you know it, the less do we hurt. Let me speak the truth. I know you don't wanna face it. You think it's too late, but I can see past the...
So I really did want to vacuum and mop tonight, but I figured it was getting too late. I didn't want to wake my husband up. Like I had said earlier, he was asleep early because he had to go into work early the next day. And I didn't want to, even though the vacuum's not that loud, it's the Dyson vacuum. It's one of the older models. But I figured, why make a lot of unnecessary noise if I didn't have to? I know for me personally, I'm a light sleeper, so as soon as somebody would touch anything, I would hear it. I don't think my husband so much. And I know my son's probably not asleep, even though I wish he would start getting on to some kind of a sleep schedule, because like I said, come August, it's going to be, oh, well, it is August. Come the end of this month, it's going to be, it's going to be rough.
I see the smoke in the mirrors. I'm holding the key, one step away from salvation. You're like the ocean, setting me free. Out in the open, I'm picking up speed. No bad thoughts penetrate. Hold me like this is the first time. Our destiny calls, not leaving this incomplete. Won't you lay it on me? Turn the page and burn it. Let's make up a big bonfire on the beach with the stars as our lighters, and throw our problems in the flame.
So now I'm just going to go through and wipe down my countertops. Here's the thing with these countertops. I have a love-hate relationship with these countertops. I love them because of how durable they are. It's just a basic tile countertop with grout lines. That's where the hate relationship comes in. The grout lines kill me. Like, they constantly look dirty. I'm always kind of wiping in the grout lines or like kind of flicking stuff to try and get anything that falls within the grout lines. I think about getting a solid surface, but then I think about how durable these countertops really are. My husband and I installed these when we redid this kitchen, and it's been a long time, so it does need a bit of an update. I think we did the kitchen. I was pregnant with my daughter Mia, so this kitchen is probably 20, almost 21 years old now. And these countertops have been awesome. I can put my hot pots right on top of it. I don't really cut on them because I don't want to dull my knives down. But as far as like stuff right out of the oven, like a cookie sheet out of the oven can go right on top of this countertop. And sometimes it's like 400 degrees. So the tile countertops are awesome in that sense. And I do a lot of research before I do any kind of purchases, especially a big purchase. Like it took me, I don't know how long to get this fridge behind me because I just researched everything and what's the best deal and what's the best warranties and reviews and all that stuff. And I cannot find countertops that are as durable as our tile countertops. So let me know, do you guys have a certain type of countertop that you love that is durable? That's my biggest selling point. It needs to withstand heat because I've gotten so used to being able to put my hot pans and pots onto the countertop that I don't know that I could break that habit. So let me know.
If I could go back in time, I'd pack my bags right now. If I could play back my life, I wouldn't think twice. A pair of jeans and a dusty shirt. We didn't have a dime. No, you and me were poor and stirred. All we had was time. All we had was time. Every bad thing and every good, I wouldn't change it if I could. 'Cause it all led us up to this. Every moment, every kiss. If I could go back in time, I'd pack my bags right now. If I could play back, rewind, I wouldn't think twice. A pair of jeans and a dusty shirt. We didn't have a dime. No, you and me were poor and stirred. And all we had.
Now I'm just doing a quick finish up of the stove. The stove wasn't too bad tonight. Everything that was cooked was pretty much cooked in the oven. I just needed to heat sauce on the stove top. So nothing splashed, no splatters. A few breadcrumbs here and there from the chicken parm, but like I said, everything in the oven. So it made for a really easy cleanup of the stove. So that was good.
Remember the day when we started talking. We were kids and I knocked down all of your marbles, but you did not seem to mind at all. We took our bikes to the lake after school each day and skipped many stones from the beach. And one thing you said was, listen, I will have your back away. And now we're grown up, I don't really see you enough. There's too much to be done. Yeah, it's no fun. But even if we're far apart, I know where we belong. Haven't changed a bit in my heart. Your words have never been wrong. You are my own safety zone. You're solid like a granite stone.
Now, even though I did a recent huge declutter of this kitchen, I'm still having issues with this cabinet. And that's only because I recently purchased the Ninja Foodie. I think it's the 9-in-1 that has like the pressure cooker, slow cooker, air fryer, yogurt maker, which I probably won't use that one. I don't know that I'll use all of the functions to it, but so far it's been really cool. And now that I think of it, I've only made pork in it so far. I don't know what that's about, but I did a pressure cooker of some ribs and then threw them on the grill. I used the pressure cooker for my pork sandwich that I do a South Philly pork style or South Philly style pork sandwich that's really good. And I've used the air fryer. So far, so I guess I've only used like 2 functions of it so far, but it is really cool. However, I don't know where to store this thing. Right now it's in this cabinet. I used to have my slow cooker in my closet, and I know that's a weird spot for it, but it was such an awkward shape. Like it was an oblong kind of slow cooker that I had, and I'll link that video above because I did a massive declutter of my closet, and that's when I dropped my slow cooker that I had for like 20 plus years and finally had to break down and buy a new slow cooker. And I figured, why don't I get one that like has a bunch of different functions to it? And so far this thing has been really cool. If you want to see me make like any kind of recipes in this, just let me know down below and I'll come up with something to make. And I could even show you how I did the ribs because they turned out really good. I was surprised at that. My kids actually asked me to make them back to back during like a 1 week, 2 week time period. So they turned out really good. But I say all of this to say I need to do another declutter, which I mentioned earlier too. And I think I'm going to start in my bedroom because I know there are clothes and shoes in that bedroom that I have not worn. And it's not because we were in lockdown and the pandemic and we haven't been going out as much. I just wouldn't have worn them just because, one, the shoes probably aren't comfortable. Let's face it, I'm like jeans, t-shirt, and a sneaker kind of girl. I still have heels and stuff like that that I know I'm not going to wear. Will I keep a pair or two in case I need to go somewhere? Absolutely. But I think I'm going to start there. So subscribe down below and hit that bell notification if you want to see me go through and do kind of a second wave of a declutter of my house.
If I just could get myself together, I'm not wasting another minute. If it goes up in flames, I'll take the pain. If I never try to get it, I can just forget it. I'm done playing the waiting game. I'm so done. I'm all done playing the waiting game. Baby, like the stars, I've been a million miles away, but you've been in my heart, somewhere down all this time, hidden away.
Ding, 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 ding. If you put a smiley face emoji down below earlier in the video, it was a smiley face if there was a dish in the sink, you are correct. I just put a dish in the sink. I'm not surprised at all, like shocked or surprised that there is a dish in the sink after I thought everything was done, because that's just the way it is, and I have learned to accept it, and I am okay with that. That's what I have to keep telling myself every time. I'm okay with that. I am. I'm really okay with that. Are you convinced yet? I'm not totally convinced, but I'll be okay with it. So, smiley face for the win, because there is a dish. There was a spoon put in earlier. I don't know if anybody caught that, but that didn't count. It was only utensil. I did specify dish.
I'm not wasting another minute. If it goes up in flames, I'll take the pain. If I never try to get it, I can just forget it. I'm done playing the waiting game. I'm so done, yeah. I'm all done playing the waiting game. I'm so done. I'm all done playing the waiting game.
ran away from heartbreak. Got nothing in return for my pain.
I know I've said before how my kitchen table is kind of a drop off for everything. I don't have like a surface in my living room where our front door is that you can just kind of drop your stuff off. So we always just come right into the kitchen, and this is where everything kind of goes on the kitchen table. It's like our phones, we charge our phones there. Mail always gets dropped on the kitchen table. It's usually where I go through it. And then kind of just anything that we do in the house. You see, there's 2 bowls of tomatoes because we do have a small garden in our yard that my daughter has been working so hard on. And I got to tell you, kind of tomatoed out, but they are so good. And I'll link that video above too so you can see we did kind of a backyard refresh. It's been really hot still, so we really haven't been out there doing any more work, kind of just maintaining at this point. But this kitchen table is always a catch-all. Now you'll see like I have a bunch of stuff at the very end on the one side of the table. That's my school supply stuff so far. That's what I've been picking up as I go through the stores, because honestly, school supplies are so expensive this year and nobody is running any good sales. And let's face it, I've said it before, I'll say it again, I'm cheap. If it's not on sale, I don't buy it. I usually will look for really good deals on stuff. I do have some stuff from the previous year. Well, I would say the previous year before last year, because my kids haven't been in school in forever. But yeah, I say this is my hotspot. This kitchen table always is a hotspot.
See clearly, dig deep and cut through the noise. So I, then you, and you, but I, so you, and I'm not surprised by what I found, 'cause I know I needed something different, and it had to be you. Out the blue, somebody who would listen, and it had to be you. Out of all the people to revive my love, couldn't be just anyone, but maybe it had to be you, you.
So now I'm going to move into the living room, and honestly, the living room is not bad. Just have to kind of straighten up pillows, get the blanket off of my window that you can see back there behind my love seat. I'll explain. But we had a movie night this night. We watched The Matrix, and this is in the living room, which I have a large picture window that you're not seeing on camera here. You can kind of see it in the mirror if you look. And I have blackout curtains on that, which work great. We pulled them and it's good. No reflections on the TV from the sun coming through the big picture window. However, as the night goes on, we'll have dinner and the sun will reflect right through this window behind my love seat. So my husband put up a throw blanket because we had a movie night this night. We watched The Matrix, and some of the scenes to The Matrix is a little dark. So when you would see the glare from the window, you really couldn't see the television. So my husband always does this. And I'm sure if you look back in past videos, you'll see where I have a blanket up on this window, and it's for that reason, just so we don't have the glare on the television. Now, if it was up to my husband, he would do a movie night every night, but let's face it, the kids aren't going to do a movie night with us every night. But this night we decided to have dinner here, which I love, setting up these tables and just kind of having our dinner and watching the movie at the same time. I don't know, it's just a fun little thing that we like to do, but it was really cool. But I'm just going to go in, I'm going to straighten everything up, fluff up my pillows, get the blanket off of my window and fold that. And that's it for this part. Like, it's not too bad. Like I said, I don't have really any flat surfaces except for the 2 end tables, which there's stuff on that, but nothing that's kind of a dumping ground when you first walk in the door. So yeah, let's do that.
Say it again. Only you can do that. My heart was open wide. I can feel it breaking deep inside. 'Cause it's too late, your time is up. Damage done and now we're stuck. 'Cause it's too late, you roll the dice, and now you have to pay the price. Oh, I'm in a better place now. I'm not gonna worry, no, I'm not even sorry. You're gonna be the lonely one. I'm in a better place now. I'm not gonna worry, no, I'm not even sorry. You're gonna be the lonely one. I'm in a better place now. I'm not gonna worry, no, I'm not even sorry. You're gonna be the lonely one. I'm in a better place now. I'm not gonna worry, I'm not even sorry. You're gonna be the lonely one. It's not that I don't care. Need to shut down to keep you out of my mind. It's strange to be here alone. Yeah, a place that we used to go all the time. I need to do this alone.
Alright guys, so we are coming to the end of this video. Let me know in the comment section down below what you thought of this, like the real-time clean with me. And I know it seems like, I didn't get much done, but it was real time. Like it took me I think it was about 43 minutes total that I did the cleaning. I did cut out just where I was moving the camera around just so I wouldn't make everybody sick. But yeah, let me know in the comment section down below what you thought of this. I hope you guys have an awesome day or night, depending on when you're watching this. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you did like this video, give it a thumbs up. That way I know that you did like it, and maybe I will continue doing these real-time clean with me. So like I said, have an awesome day, night guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.